Okay, so this is week one of 242, and so just kind of a brief overview of the class really quick. So every week you'll be doing a discussion board post. You'll actually be doing 3 of them. You should, by Wednesday of that particular week, have responded to my prompt or to somebody's presentation. So not every week will I be giving you a prompt, and other times other people will be giving you prompts, so people in the class. And so what you'll do is by Wednesday you'll have a response. It's a video response like this one, and then by Friday you'll have 2 additional responses that are typewritten, rather, I guess I should say, of around 200 words, 300 words, something like that. And they will be responses to other people's videos. That's how I know that you're watching people back and forth. So really at the start of the semester, what you need to do is we have just a general overview. You'll find on Blackboard under course documents 2 of our plays that we'll be reading right at the start of the semester, that are right at the beginning of our 1865, a little bit before, into 1865, Margaret Fleming and the Octoroon. And so we'll be reading those, talking about how American literature is shifting a little bit from here and there, talking about a little bit of background. You'll find under the syllabus tab, the readings that we'll have every week. I'll add some extra things to it, just to prompt to discussion. Within probably, hopefully by the end of this week actually, I'll be posting a sign-up sheet on Google Docs that will walk you through, or you'll sign up for somebody that you want to present, and then you'll upload that presentation on the appropriate week, and that will count as your webcam post. You still need to do 2 additional posts, but that'll count as your webcam post, and also as your presentation grade. So again, kind of take a look through the syllabus, read all of the assignments that you'll be doing, and then take a look at the discussion board and so on. Just kind of familiarize yourself with it. There's also a video that's about how to upload your files to Blackboard. It's a little bit different than what you may have done in the past, because YouTube is abandoning its support of direct links or something like that. And so what you're going to do is you're going to upload your file that you've saved to your computer with your webcam software or whatever, and so on. So there's a presentation on that. Just kind of note that in that presentation I do say that if I can't hear you, or if you're shaking, if you're kind of like, oh, this is my webcam video, I'm using my phone while I'm walking through the mall, here's what I think about Moby Dick, then that's not going to get counted, okay? And that was actually a true to life simulation. And so just kind of keep that in mind. It should be something that I can view, see your smiling, knowledgeable faces, and also hear you very distinctly without having to crank it all the way up and press, which I've had to do in the past. If I can't hear you, and if I can't necessarily see you, then it doesn't count as your post for that particular week. So most of you are tech savvy enough to be able to do this, but if you're stumped, the video is there for you. You do need to have your YouTube account. It should be under your VCCS name to just kind of keep everything copacetic. But otherwise, it is also public, so everyone can in the class can see it, and so on. But otherwise, just kind of keep that in the back of your mind. That's going to be the process every week, that people will be posting 1 video post at least, and then 2 written posts by the end of the week. The 1 video post should be on Wednesday. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, but this is how you kind of familiarize yourself with the class. I don't normally have this problem in 242 because by now you're kind of fully a college student. You want to be in college, or else you wouldn't have been here for 1/2 years, somewhere in that area. But if you have any sort of questionable dedication to the class, then you probably don't want to go too much farther into the class. You want to go ahead and drop. And I've had a lot of people in my 111 and 112 classes who are like, I don't want to take this class online, and I want to do it convenient. I don't want to spend a lot of time on the class. But you do need to spend time on the class. It's college. And so if that's one of your primary motivations, I get that you want to shift your schedule around. That's perfectly fine. But if you don't want to spend much time on the class, then you're not going to do well, okay? And so just kind of keep that stuff in mind. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will be posting announcements throughout the entire semester on a regular basis. That'll kind of point you to where you need to be, what you need to be looking for, that sort of stuff. But again, I'll also let you know when I provide the link to the presentations that are available, and so we'll sign up for those here after our roster is settled after the first week. All right, that's everything.